James here for BBColumn.com, here with Dexter Hastings, ready to take on Josh in the 4-round title fight for the BBColumn Challenge Belt, sponsored by Taydec at Ring War 6. Be careful what you wish for. Promoted by Fight Den and Blood, Sweat and Tears. So what made you accept this fight with Josh?
Well, the kid's been going on for the past 2 years. After we've sparred many times, but it keeps going. It'll be a great fight. I've always said that he's a bit too light for me. He's moving up in weight. I'm going to come down in weight. After the last fight, where I didn't get the decision, which in my opinion was wrong, but enough said about that. I'm smarting, and this is a good fight to get me back into the running and things, and it's going to be an exciting one, and it's all for a good cause.
So how is your preparation going for the fight?
Fantastic. I'm doing countless rounds here at Fight Den, sparring all the lads, taking on some pros at sparring, Duffy, Matt Sen, you know, sparring's going well. Even work are letting me take one of the lads that could work in the children's home, take one of the lads to the gym so I can do extra training, doing big circuits. I'm at Planet Earth doing my strength and conditioning in Ermington. Good place to go if you want strength and conditioning, by the way. Yeah, I can't argue. The weight's coming off. I'm in the 15s now. You know, I only have to lose about 8 more pounds, and Josh is getting it.
Okay, so have you actually changed anything within your training? I mean, it sounds like you're doing an awful lot, like especially taking one of the kids from the home with you. Have you actually changed anything else?
Oh yeah, because the last 2 fights I've had, I've basically just sparred. That's it, just sparred, and I've dropped the weight, and the sparring's starting to take its toll because you're doing so many rounds. So now I'm doing a lot more strength and conditioning. I'm doing a lot more outside of the ring, as in doing circuit training, and that sounds shredding the weight. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I'm still doing my rounds of sparring. I come to Fight Den, take on everyone, go easy on the smaller lads, but when the big lads come in there, have a good scrap. You know what I mean? Technically, I'm doing really well with the boxing.
So what do you think about your opponent, Josh, there?
Josh is a good kid, you know what I mean? I absolutely love the kid, you know what I mean? I offer to do his corner when I can, when he goes on the road in these mad fights that he has against big lumps, and I think that's where he's got this idea, because he's dropped a few lumps this year, you know what I mean? He's put 2 geezers down, both around my weight as well, you know what I mean? But there's levels, and Josh knows he ain't at my level, but he's got a puncher's chance, and if he gets that lottery ticket, brilliant. For him anyway.
Well, so there's been a lot of talk on social media, you know, between both fighters. I mean, what do you think? I mean, because I can see, we've seen some of the stuff that you've put out yourself, and we've seen some of the stuff that Josh has been putting out and talking about. You know, what do you think about the people have been saying on social media?
Oh, do you know what?
There's a big hype.
I hope that people have me as the villain. You know what I mean? You know, I'm the big man taking on the smaller bloke. That's the way it is. Be careful what you wish for. The name of the fight. Josh asked for it. You know what I mean? He's asked for this fight, so I'm just obliging him. You know, and he's gonna learn a harsh lesson in my eyes. And do you know what? This is going to be a fight well worth seeing just for that, because he's tough as hell and he won't quit. And I know he's going to burn my lungs out. I know that, but I'm going to come out on top.
But this would be your 4th show now at the H Suite, and you're yet to get you're yet to win. Is that playing on your mind?
Do you know what? This does play on my mind, and it's niggling me, because the simple fact is in my head, I've had 3 fights at the H Suite, I've only lost once. And that's the truth, and that was when Duffy stopped me, and I'd done really well in that fight until he stopped me. The Rigby fight, I thought I'd won quite easy. judges didn't think that, whatever, do you know what I mean? But in my eyes, I thought I won that one quite easily. I fought a geezer called Mills at heavyweight, and that was my second fight on the CB Youth shows, so that was way back. And because he sold 100 tickets, like 10 tables, they give him a draw, which I thought was a bit out of order. But you know what I mean? That's the way it is. So this time, I can't afford it. I literally, after losing, well, not getting the decision last time there, I cannot afford to lose this fight. I really cannot afford to. So Josh is getting served up.
Well, with that in mind, I mean, if you've got a strategy in mind, is there any way you'd like to...
Strategy? The strategy's simple. He's no, mate, I'm going to jab his head off. All he's going to see is this left hand all night, pop, pop, pop in his head. Do you know what? I might even beat him with one hand. Might do.
It says for 4 rounds, you think it'll go the distance?
It'll go as long as I want it to go. And that's as simple as that. If I get bored, I'll stop him in the first. Simple as that. But do you know what? Josh is my pal, and do you know what? I'm going to put a show on. This is for the people. You know what I mean? We're doing it for a good cause. So I'm going to let the good cause. I'm going to see what I can do, and I'm going to take him to school.
You're nearly 50 now. Do you think your age will come into a factor?
Do you know what? My age has been mentioned a few times. You know what? But I'm like a fine wine. I get better with age. You know what I mean? There's many a good tune played on an old fiddle. The thing is that I'm a Stradivarius, and for all you people in Erdington, that's the expensive violin, alright? Right? This is the thing, right? I've got a plan now. I'll be 48, 4 days after the fight, yeah? I intend to have a fight every year until I'm 50, and intend to win them as well.
You got a prediction for this fight?
I'm going to win. Whatever way I want to win.
You got a way? Come on, give us one of them then.
The dolly stop.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans?
Listen, right, if there's a fight, right, that you want to come to, this is the one, right? This is going to be an exhibition, right, in great boxing. Styles make fights, and this kid is going to come forward and he's going to pressure me all the way. But Styles make fights, and Levels make fights, and I'm on another level to this kid, and there's only going to be one winner. And do you know what? Actually, there's going to be 2 winners, because Straight and Arrow are going to win as well, because all the purse money from me and Josh, which I've got to show him great respect for, right, is going to them. You know what I mean? It's a great cause, so please come along and enjoy a great show.